One of the most common questions I get from students is, Michael, how do I know I'm advanced in English? And that's an amazing question, which is why in today's video, I'm going to test your knowledge. I'm going to give you 15 advanced words and phrases in English, and let's see how many you get right. My name is Michael Anton. I'm an English communication coach, and it's my goal to make you fluent. Now, before we get into the video, I have an amazing surprise for you at the end. I'm going to give you a chance to win a free private 1-hour Zoom call with me. So if you want to win this Zoom call, make sure to watch until the end of the video. With that, let's get into the lesson and look at the first phrase on our list. Now, the first phrase on our list is to live vicariously through someone or something. When you live vicariously through someone or something, it means you live through their actions. You aren't directly experiencing something. Instead, you're living through them. You're listening to them, you are hearing from them, you're watching them, and we say you're living vicariously through them. For example, when my brother was in Europe, I lived vicariously through the photos he sent me. I wasn't in Europe myself, my brother was there, and he was sending me photos. I was enjoying watching him experience his vacation. I was living vicariously through him. Another example, she lived vicariously through watching travel videos. She didn't travel herself, she just lived vicariously by watching travel videos. Now, the next word on our list is perseverance. Perseverance. Now, perseverance is the ability to keep going and not give up. If you're in a difficult situation and you practice perseverance, it means you keep going, you don't give up, you don't let yourself be put down by this difficult situation. For example, Sarah's perseverance when learning the piano paid off when she played her first song without mistakes. She went through a lot of struggle, she went through a lot of difficulty to learn the piano, but she had perseverance. And that perseverance paid off when finally she was able to play piano without mistakes. Here's another example. Hard work, determination, and perseverance are some of the best qualities in the most successful people. Perseverance. Now, the next word on our list is benign. So the G is silent. We don't pronounce it. We say benign. Benign. Now, when something is benign, it's not dangerous, it's not harmful, it's not a threat to your life. For example, I was worried about the test results, but thankfully the tumor or the growth turned out to be benign. So you can have a tumor, which is a lump, you can have a growth, something on your body, and it can either be benign or cancerous. If it's cancerous, it's obviously cancer, it's dangerous, but if it's benign, it's harmless. It's not going to hurt you. It's benign. And lastly, the benign tumor on her leg did not cause her any pain. It was benign, it was harmless. Now the next word on our list is feeble. And the word feeble means weak. It's a synonym for weak. And when you're feeble, you don't have physical or mental strength. Maybe you're sick, maybe you're getting older. We say you're feeble. You're feeling weak. For example, the man was old and feeble, so he was not able to walk very far. Or the surgery left her feeble and she was not able to live alone. She was weak, she was feeble, she was not able to live alone. Okay, now on to something a bit more positive. Let's look at the word infatuated. What does it mean to be infatuated by someone? Now, when you're infatuated with someone, It means you have strong feelings for them, normally of passion. And I don't want to say love because infatuation is maybe a bit less than love, but you feel very strongly for someone, you feel infatuated by them. For example, the woman was so infatuated with the basketball player that she never missed a game. Now, you can use this word to describe people, but you can also use it to describe things. For example, he has been infatuated by electronic music since the early 1970s. He's really had a passion for it. He's really loved it. He's been infatuated by it for a long time. Infatuated. Now, the next word on our list is distraught. Again, the GH sound here is silent. We say distraught. Distraught. Now, when you're distraught, it means you're extremely worried, you're extremely nervous, or you're extremely upset. For example, Jerry was distraught when his wife handed him the divorce papers. He was extremely upset, he was extremely worried, maybe he was in a bad emotional state. We could say he was distraught. Distraught. The doctor gave the distraught woman a sedative to relax. Now, a sedative is something that makes you relax, it makes you tired, it sedates you, and if you're very distraught, if you're very upset, you're in a bad emotional state, you might need medication to fix that. Now, the next word on our list is workaholic. 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 Now, a workaholic is somebody who works long hours. And this actually has a negative connotation. So it's not necessarily a good thing to be a workaholic. For example, my sister is a workaholic. She works 60 hours a week. She works a lot. She has a maybe unhealthy addiction to work. We could say she's a workaholic. Some would say I'm a workaholic, but I just love my job. Workaholic. Workaholic. Now, before we continue the video, I hope you're finding this lesson useful, and I want to give you an amazing opportunity to get 3 exclusive bonuses with me and a private Zoom call. Now, I'm only going to be selecting one amazing student to join me on the private 1-hour Zoom call, but you have to apply if you're interested. So if you want to get these 3 bonuses and the chance to win an exclusive 1-hour private Zoom call with me, I'd love to invite you to go to the video description and fill out a quick survey. This survey is really going to help me learn more about what my audience needs and wants and how I can continue to support you improve your English. The survey is only going to take a few minutes and it's really going to help me. And it's also an amazing chance for you to win this exclusive Zoom call. So go fill out the survey, and if you're selected, I will contact you. Now, let's continue the video and look at the next word on our list, which is a bit more British. And that word is flabbergasted. 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 When you're flabbergasted, it means you're extremely shocked or surprised. And this can be either for good reasons or for bad reasons too. For example, Gina was flabbergasted when the doctor told her she was expecting quadruplets. Now, a quadruplet is when 4 children, 4 babies are born at the same time. Those are quadruplets. There are twins. There are quadruplets. So twins are 2 and quadruplets are 4. So if somebody tells you, or the doctor tells you, you're expecting 4 children, you might be flabbergasted. You might be shocked. When I was standing next to my favorite celebrity, I couldn't speak. I was shocked. My favorite celebrity was right there. I was flabbergasted. Again, this word is a bit more common in British English, but Americans will also understand it too. Now, the next phrase on our list is to pull yourself together. What does it mean when you say, I'm going to pull myself together? When you pull yourself together, you take control of your emotions and you behave in a calm way. For example, after hearing the bad news, I needed a few minutes to pull myself together. I needed a few minutes to calm down, to take control of my emotions, to pull myself together. Before the meeting with her boss, Linda had to pull herself together so that she wouldn't make any mistakes. She had to calm down, she had to take control of her emotions. Maybe she was nervous, maybe she was worried, stressed, whatever. She had to pull herself together. Now, the next word on our list is a verb, and that verb is to appraise. To appraise. What does it mean to appraise? Well, when you appraise something, you determine the value of something. And this word can be used in many different situations, but it's very commonly used in connection with art. For example, art dealers appraise the value of artwork. Now, you can also take your watch to be appraised by an expert. So an expert watchmaker will look at your watch and he or she will appraise the watch to determine the value, to determine how much that watch is worth. To appraise. Now, the next word on our list is actually a phrasal verb, and that is to lash out at someone. Now, when you lash out at someone, it means you get angry with them. You lash out at them, you display emotion, you get angry or you get mad. For example, my friend lashed out at me, but he later apologized. Or you could say, I hate it when my boss lashes out at me. I hate it when he gets angry at me. I hate it when he lashes out at me. Now, the next word on our list, well, it's actually two words, is digital detox. Digital detox. Now, you might hear this, and a digital detox is essentially when you take a break from your phone. You take a break from your computer, you take a break from your phone. We say you have a digital detox. For example, this summer, we are going on a camping trip to do a digital detox. So no phones allowed, okay? The purpose of this trip is to relax. We're there to enjoy ourselves, enjoy nature. No phones allowed. We're taking a digital detox. After my digital detox weekend, I felt refreshed and more focused, ready for the week. Have you ever taken a digital detox? Let me know in the comments below. I know I have, and it really helps your mental health when you can unplug, you can disconnect from your phone for a little bit of time. Now, the next word on our list is an adjective, and that is conceited. 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 Now, when someone is conceited, means they're very arrogant. They think very highly of themselves. And it's obviously a negative thing to be conceited. For example, he is so conceited and he always believes he is right. Or you could say, I can't stand her. She's very conceited and she never listens to the opinions of others. She's very arrogant. She always thinks she's right. She's very conceited. Okay, let's look at the next word on our list, and that is a hypochondriac. Hypochondriac. Now, a hypochondriac is someone who is always worried about their health. They might think they always have some new disease or something is wrong with them. For example, my brother is a real hypochondriac. Every time he reads about a new disease, he thinks he has it. As a hypochondriac, he often misinterprets normal bodily sensations as signs of serious illness. So if you're a hypochondriac, maybe any little pain or any little symptom will cause you to believe you have a serious illness. That's called being a hypochondriac. Now, the last word on our list is a verb, and that verb is to rationalize. Now, when you rationalize something, you attempt or you try to justify your behavior or your attitude with logical reasons. For example, he tried to rationalize his excessive spending by convincing himself it was an investment in his happiness. So he spent a lot of money on a lot of different things, and he was trying to rationalize that. He was trying to justify that by telling himself he was making an investment in his own happiness. He was rationalizing it. Employees often rationalize their lack of productivity by blaming distractions in the workplace. So maybe you're lazy at work, you try to justify that, you try to rationalize that by saying that you're always distracted by things happening around you. It's not your fault. You're rationalizing that. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we've looked at 15 words and phrases that, if you know, mean you are advanced in English. You're at the C1, the C2 level, you're advanced. And obviously, it's an incredible achievement to have reached this level. You can understand books, you can understand movies, music, and native speakers in so many different contexts. Now, if you didn't understand every single word, no problem. You will get there eventually, and I hope this lesson could teach you some new vocabulary. Let me know in the comments how many words you already knew and how many were new to you. And before we go, don't forget to go to the video description and fill out a quick form, which is really going to help me understand my audience better, to learn how I can create more amazing content for you guys in the future. When you fill out this form, you will get 3 exclusive bonuses. Those are 3 amazing video lessons that I'm not sharing anywhere else or broadcasting or selling elsewhere. In the lessons, I'm going to teach you how to memorize new vocabulary, how to stop feeling nervous when you speak, and my hidden secret method that you can use to become fluent in just 10 or 20 minutes every day. And I'm also going to select one lucky winner to have an exclusive 1-hour private Zoom call with me. If you want a chance to win and you want to download these exclusive bonuses, just fill out the form in the video description. It's only going to take you a few minutes, and as I said, it's really going to help me understand what you need help with in English. As always, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe to English at the Ready, and I will see you in the next lesson. Have a wonderful week, and bye for now.